Alright everyone, it is pretty much the last top decks of the Divine Lightning Radiance season. It's been a while, and it's been crazy, because this is basically, we started at the beginning of Divine Lightning Radiance, where we wanted to, people wanted to see some top decks, and now we're at the end of it. So, I mean, like, a week or so after, I brought in Kelvin. Yeah, how's it, Kelvin?
Hello. It's been pretty good.
It's been pretty good. You like top decks? Do you like the top deck?
Well, let's say it's been an enjoyable ride. You see some changes each week, so yeah.
Alright, that's good to hear. It's good to hear. So Fish gets released tomorrow, so this is basically the last day before. Yeah, it is the last day before we, like Fish format. So keep an eye out for next week. Maybe the top decks will change. We may never know. I think it might. I don't think Gold Paladin will last that long anyway. Well, no, it will. I think it will last that long. I think it'll stay, but you know there might be a shift in the top tiers, and especially what people to bring to the locals, because local-wise, people like the Bermudas. That set sells prince money.
Yep. In Japan, especially, Bermuda is like much higher regarded.
Yeah. So maybe we'll have to. I don't know. Do we need to censor anything? Because need some different fight censorship pictures to protect Australia.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
All right, for the last week of top decks, well, not the last week, the last week of Lightning Radiance, we're gonna start off
episode of this season.
Yeah, I mean, we've started off with the gold experience pretty much every single week. Right? But we went top deck. We've got to start with the gold paladins, you know, the gold shuffle. But today we're gonna start off with pretty much the more defining deck of the set. I think it's Gabriel or Angel Feather, because you know Gabriel is the main picture, the main card. And it's actually been surprising. I know a lot of people were talking crap, you know, saying Gabriel's probably bad because it only makes 3 attacks, right? But now it's surprisingly one of the topper decks in the format, and you really have to actually figure out ways to play around with. And it's actually gone through quite a big change, so it's interesting to see how it's progressed. So here, this is pretty much like the thing we're seeing right now. Yeah, the final form of Gabriel, right? And this is a deck that you can actually just build yourself in English.
Oh yeah.
Because it doesn't even run any of the PR. Yeah, it just runs some SPs, which you might need to spend more money on. But 60 crit, and just only 3 scaling angels. That's kind of
workable.
Workable. I guess 3 scaling angels only. He's running 3 more no seals. Like, well, he's running only 2 of the grade 3 no seals, or 3 of the grade 2 ones, which is kind of. Normally people just run 3 and just call it a day, but the extra no seal is like an extra damage check as well.
Yeah.
But overall, just basically just like extra no seal body in a way. Yeah.
And this is like the more balanced build if you don't want to go full, like all in. Although the trigger says otherwise.
Nah, you definitely still go. You still go all in. It uses more soul though, because the no seal does require an extra soul. So yeah. Next one we have is a no-seal deck. So no-seals kind of evolved as well. In the beginning we didn't see any no-seals. We just saw Gabriel's. But no-seals kind of comes in here and there. We had a week where there was a big amount of no-seals. Super soul-heavy deck. But, you know, there's a heavy... They're mostly centered around heavy draw counts. Just so you want to draw into pieces. You have your scaling angels and you got like the PR to get soul. So that kind of fixes it, and you kind of just go ham in a more budget way. I don't. This is a Protect 2 build, but I don't really see the. Oh no, there it is. He's running 3 of the antiseptic angel, the one which is basically guard restrict. So that's basically what they really went around. They put that card in, go Protect 2, and just slam face.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you like no-seal or Gabriel, man?
Oh, but that's the odd part, right? If you have to play Angel Feather, I think Gabriel fits the playstyle a bit more with that damage control style.
Yes.
Instead of go all in and go super big power multi attacks.
Yes, I think the damage control style is way better in this current format as well, just because you cuck out a lot of decks.
Yep.
Which is very important.
Yep.
Moving on, we have another Gabriel deck. This is. Do you remember this deck? This is basically the deck from way back.
This was like the first week's deck. Basically, when they still play hospitals, it's kind of questionable.
Yeah, they still run hospitals. They still ran the heal. Now, someone did talk to me and tell me if you run the hospitals, it does give you more out to something like Gurgu, where they have the free sentinel. But I still don't really agree, right? Like, sure, there's a lot of Gurgu. It's probably the worst matchup for every single clan.
Yes, but I think if the game goes that long anyways, you're already like on the short end of the stick. So you might as well.
Even like, kind of, it's not optimal, it's not
right.
really that optimal anyway. Like you're splitting your power, so if you do kind of split power to get like multiple multiple guard restricts a turn, it's just basically 2 weak guard restricts that is just kind of easy to guard.
Yeah.
Instead of just one massive one, right? That they have to pray to hit a null. So I guess like it comes down to what you feel is better. I feel like just going all in, killing them as soon as possible, while you can also do damage deny and stuff like that is better.
Yep.
Than just running like splitting your power. Yeah. Next we have is another Gabriel deck. This one's the same as before. So just we're seeing these kind of builds still hang around.
They're on the draw nulls as well, so it is like a lot more defensive, going for that one big setup turn.
Yeah. With the hospital, you kind of just play a longer game, really.
Yeah.
You don't really have any, how do you say, like, all-in potential, I guess. Next is another Gabriel deck. This one is the all-in build, and he's running, got the syringes. Yep. He's got 15 crits. Basically the final form of all the Gabriel decks, how they end up. Next, again, another one. This one is,
it's basically the same, 15 crits.
Final form builds.
Yeah,
right.
This is like that I really like.
And then next we have Genesis, moving on there. Astral Poet, so interesting, like, I think a lot of the top players rate Astral Poet better than Fenrir and Fenrir / Regalia / those builds. I don't really understand. I think they're both pretty good. What do you think?
I think they are good, but the kill potential or sort of what you're gonna do on X turn is more predictable with Astral Poet.
I think with Astral Poets, it's much more of a solitaire deck, so you don't really care what you fight against.
That's right. So if you want to go to a tournament and just smash face.
Yeah. Which one do you like better?
I kind of like Himiko.
Yeah, because I like Himiko a bit more too, because it's just a lot more of those combo, fun combos.
Yeah, you can combo stuff and you can outplay your opponent. You can make decisions that will affect the course of the game.
This one you kind of smash in.
Yep.
Hope you don't get grade stuck kind of thing. Look at this guy. He's like what, five grade 2s?
I mean, if you're that good at writing the right cards. Sure.
Well, I mean, it is the ride chain, but still, it's so many high level cards.
Yeah, you just like multi for each game.
Yeah. Next one we have is.
It doesn't even play the order card that lets you.
You don't need it. You don't need it. You have so many grade 3s.
Yeah.
The game basically ends before you run out of Valkyrians. Yeah. Next one we have is another Astral Poet deck. Pretty much the same.
Similar. Yep.
This build is pretty much figured out. I think this guy runs he runs 2 Asteros Dragon, which is kind of not the same as other decks, but overall the deck is kind of figured out. Heavy crit counts, you have 12 crits, very low grade 2 counts, and then pretty much that. Next one is the Fenrir Regalia deck. So in terms of what is figured out by the end of this format, Astral Poet is definitely figured out, but I think people are still experimenting what to put Regalia with.
Yeah.
And that part of the deck, the only confirmed card is 4 of the PR.
I mean, yeah, the PR really makes the whole engine run smoother.
Yeah. Thankfully, apparently we're getting it in January, so boys, rejoice.
Get to play.
You can play this build and not feel bad.
Yep.
Next one, again, another Regalia build. This time we're seeing Fenrir. It's kind of interesting. In the beginning of the format, we saw a lot less Fenrir, like pretty much 0 Fenrir.
Yeah,
and now we're seeing a lot more Fenrir come back. We're also seeing it comboed with Vanguard and then popping the Regalia. So we're basically seeing like a good stuff kind of build, like just chucking everything into the deck. Yeah.
The deck is basically 2 of the best engines. Just take the really nice parts, and it sort of just works out.
Yep. Next one, we moving on to SGD. It looks like so. SGD, the new kid on the block.
I think I've seen this build last week.
Yeah, so
there's 2 grade 3s.
2 grade 3s. The grade 1 that gains power as well. The wheels cologne. I don't know how to say it properly. But basically, a lot of these cards just generate power, and you just smash face as soon as possible. So that was the first week. We saw. There's basically a few builds of SGD floating around. These are basically, here's an Ultimal version.
Ultimal, wow.
Ultimal SGD.
When would you ever want to get Ultimal?
So Ultimal gains power. so that pretty much explains it.
Okay.
Like, I think you got like what, no face up cards in the damage zone, it gets plus 15k. So yeah, just don't have face up cards, just bash.
Yep.
Here's
Use
a
up all your
28k,
Yep.
28k card. Restanding Vanguard gets plus 10k to everything in the front, right? So it basically just deal a lot of damage. This is basically everything SGD right now is that.
So every single card hits over 20k.
Yep. Same thing here, I guess. This guy's only got what, 4 SGDs? Actually no, maybe this guy's he's got that grade 1. He's actually got counter charges here, so it's got like a few blaster blades, which is, I don't know. In 0 it's pretty good. Retiring intercept, but here not so much. Not much to say about it, right?
I think
I think with the counter charges, it lets you draw a bit more cards, and that's just okay.
Takes up quite a lot of slots though, and you don't have that many turns to use it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, he's like compared to the other build, which is go big and then or go home, right? This one's kind of like he's trying to play a middle game.
No, but you get crit on Vanguard.
True, but
you're gonna fill the board anyways, might as well.
Yeah, you get the crit on Vanguard, but I'm saying like overall you want to end the game as soon as possible. That's right. This one kind of the game-ending power is less than the other deck.
Yeah, but your back row doesn't matter. You're gonna tap them for SGD anyways. So I think maybe they're just trying out the slots, like make the back row a bit more useful.
True. Okay, all right. Next we have is MLB SGD again.
Nice.
We saw this last week. We see it again this week. Maybe this is going to be like the eradicators of SGD. Just 12 grade 1s again. I remember last time we saw 12 grade 1s, and that's I guess it's pretty much worked. So good on him. Next we have is
it's the 4 grade 3 build.
4 grade 3 build.
Like the super grade 1 rush build.
This guy's got the Marins, but he's also got the 20k grade 1s as well. So good stuff. He's run 12 crits. 12 crits. The 30k crit is pretty good in Gold Paladin meta. So I think a lot of people are slowly moving towards that. He's got the 1 Baron for some meme cheesy plays. I think we're seeing a lot of the Grimoris as well, just to put cards back. So that's kind of I think it's kind of a difference from last week to this week. So Grimoris text. And then next SGD, this guy's nearly completed his playset.
He's got 3
copies. 3, congratulations.
So you need to win like a store challenge or like something like that to get the congratulations.
You can win it or you can buy it.
That's true. It's always buying.
He's actually got a lot of SPs. He's nearly completed his full SP set.
His triggers though. Still no borderless.
Unlucky. He's got 2 crit and 2 draws. So you can see that change again, the 30k crit. To probably combat like things like we're seeing a lot of Marins this week. I think Marin's slowly making it.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Becoming the thing. And then lastly, we have pretty much the 12 crit SGDs again. Pure build, only the SGD, but a lot of the same cards as we've seen from the last few ones. And I think nearly all of them's got the Daigo mark, right? Did you miss any Daigo mark?
If you're playing SGD, you must like Daigo.
Doing it correctly. Yeah, doing it correctly. Okay, alright.
Doing Daigo proud.
Alright, so moving on to a more boringer meta. Alright, Gold Paladins, guys.
Yeah.
We have to talk about Gold Paladins.
Yeah.
Gold Paladins also has seen a big shift from before they were more safe and consistent because they already did amazing things already into a more high rolly build. So that was the big change for Gold Paladins. Also, they've just been beating everyone. So yeah. Do you see this deck disappearing when Bermuda comes in?
It's very hard to see it shift. It's doing so well. It can still damage deny, and it's got a very explosive turn if set up properly. Yeah. So I think it will be there to stick, but whether it's gonna be tier 1, we'll see.
We'll see. I think it'll still be tier 1. I think this is just from me. I think it'll still be tier 1. Here we can see from here is kind of those early. It's reminiscent of the earlier builds, more consistent. No max slash, and overall just he's got the Paramores, got the Jeffries.
Just more value, less burst.
He he split it so it's like symmetric.
Oh man,
I was
it's
like,
triggered lineup.
What the hell? He's only running 2 Agla Veils, and then he's got wait no, there's 2 on the other, so he's got 4. So yeah, no, he's got like 1 of 2 sag. Oh, come on, dude.
And his null's in like a weird
Yeah,
shape.
2
It's actually 4.
He's got the 8 crits, so again, pretty good. I heard you had a bad run in with fronts, so.
Well, yeah. Oh.
Pretty hard to damage deny with fronts, right?
Yeah, front trigger was quite raw.
Next one we have, again, this is the explosive build of Go-Go-It. Got a 3 max slash there.
3 copies.
3.
Nice.
3 max slash, dude.
2 Jeffries.
2 Jeffries. He's only running 6 crit, which is interesting. 6 crit, 6 draw? That's kind of a new way that it's going, maybe?
I think draw trigger helps the stall build, I think.
Do you think this is preference, or do you think it's who needs crits when you attack so big?
I think that's partially. I mean, your cards, your 1 card in hand potentially is more. It gives you more advantage than that 1 extra crit.
Yeah.
And the shield doesn't really matter when you just like
win.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is another Go-Go-It.
This guy's blinged out.
This guy's rich. He's rich.
Wait, don't gold paladins have foil triggers now? Wow.
It depends if they got a TD or not. Did they get a TD? I don't think they did, right? So, no. But yeah, pretty standard gold paladin list. Explosive build.
Yep.
This guy doesn't. Yeah, he's got 8 crit. So none of any new innovations.
Yep.
Except he's just rich. So I guess that's a pretty good innovation.
It's an upgrade.
This guy is got a magic mat. He's a champion, but he plays gold paladin, so it's expected.
Yeah,
it's expected. And his
deck list is very standard.
Very meta.
Yeah,
very meta build. Very meta build. Less explosive wing, 1 max slash.
Maybe that's all he needs.
All you need. All you need.
Go through your entire deck anyways.
Does he have enough like cell marker? Oh no, it's a stack deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure. Whoa, this guy's rich too.
Oh, we've seen this guy.
We have?
Previous weeks.
Oh, probably. Yeah, he's the front guy,
Yep.
so he's not afraid of damage.
Now, once Bermuda comes out, I think he'll take out the fronts. once you get traumatized by it, it's like, oh no more front triggers. Sorry.
Oh wait, no, this is Evlov. That's right, Evlov. Okay, yeah.
He's the super consistent guy.
Oh, he's rich, dude. Look at it. Look at that bling. Look at that bling, dude.
Could have just borrowed it.
Could have borrowed it.
But yeah, front triggers, man. I don't know.
Did he play fronts last week?
I've seen him with fronts, I think.
Oh, maybe it's a preference thing.
They have the draw trigger with
SP.
Nice.
There's also another one, so another second place, SGD.
SGD with 2 ultimal.
It's got the die.
I mean, it makes sense. If you tap 3 of your back rows, like, what's the best front?
Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, Ultimal gets fat.
Yeah.
20k, no, 38k, that's right. Not including any force markers, so...
Sort of works.
Yeah, I guess Ultimals do kind of make sense. Yeah, pretty good. Next we have is another Go-Go-It. This is the consistent Go-Go build. 8 crit. It's got 1 Kaiden, so maybe it's slightly more explosive.
No, but Kaiden can fill a lot of roles, so...
Instead of like Max Slash, if you don't like Max Slash, right, because it's grade 3.
It's a grade 3.
Kaiden is a grade 2,
Yep.
so if you randomly ride him, at least it's like more of a consistency buff, right? So okay, cool. It also comes with SP, so that's also better than Max Slash.
Yes.
Next one, we've got the Max Slash Man.
Well, this guy's like pretty meta.
Where's his triggers?
Doesn't want to reveal.
Doesn't want to show the triggers, man. Secret tech. So it's either crits or fronts. Maybe it's 8 draw. What's the deck
could
out?
be 6/6, 6 crit, 6 front.
Yeah, 6 crit, 6 front. Okay. It's pretty much the standard gold paladin. Next we have is
another standard gold
no,
paladin.
there's a 5 draw. 5 draw, man.
Ooh, spicy.
Ooh, 5 draw with 3 back slash. So he's trying to put it all in.
Yep.
All right, 2 Jeffries because you always miss Jeffrey. Always miss.
It's a 15k shield.
15k shield, true. That's good. Next we have another gold paladin. Fronts, 8 fronts. This guy's not afraid.
No, he hasn't. He's not afraid yet.
I know he's not afraid of people thinking he's like doesn't run crits right. So he's just gonna run it and hope people just think this guy probably still runs crits.
Yeah.
Before people were like 2 crits to make people
it's
honest.
good, right? Like other people need you just need other people to play crits. You don't have to play it yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
so maximizing your deck slot.
Yeah. But like, no, if you think about it this way, people either go like, this guy runs like what 2-3 crits. I don't want to lose to that. So guard. Or they're like, well, this guy runs 2 crits, but who cares? So I'm going to no guard anyway. So you might as well just run 8 fronts at that point.
Yeah.
Right? And then next is everyone's gone the Daigo. He's so popular, even when playing.
This guy's playing 6 draw.
Ah, 6 draw. All right, so slightly higher draw counts again, which is maybe it's a trend. Maybe it's a trend. Maybe this is a thing going into the next format to run more draws. Next we've got another. This guy's standard meta stuff.
4 Sagramore.
4 Sagramore.
No max slash.
There's no max slash, no kite and something. So super consistent build, I guess.
Super value.
Super value build. And then I think that's the last gold paladin list. So next one we have is Luan.
Oh, it's still around.
I haven't seen Luan in ages. Look, this guy.
Still the same deck.
Still the same deck. Yeah, no. Okay, so they're running Apocalypse Bat and the Nightmare Painter thing. So I think, I don't know, like, because routers seem very not popular at least at local tournaments, right?
Yeah.
I think everything we've seen in top decks has pretty much just been like mostly Apocalypse Bat.
I mean, your router is like an extra reach, and maybe in this tournaments you don't want to go that far.
Or maybe it's just in this current format with Go-Go around, it's just better to run the Apocalypse Bat, because if you keep them at 4, they can't counterblast 1 to also get the extra thing if they're out of counterblast, right? So if you router and push them to 5, then they at least have an out there. So maybe the Apocalypse Bat is better when going into Divine Lightning Radiance format, I don't know. But keep an eye out on that if you're not on this kind of build yet. And then lastly, we have another Luad, and well, now he just proved me wrong. He's running Abyss Router. Actually, no, what the hell? He's got Maha. Huh. So this is a more kind of aggressive build, I guess. This is like the Malaysian build of, or the early Malaysian build of Shadows or Luad, where you kind of can go a bit more ham, right?
When we go like Shadow Paladin before Luad, it's like, what do you think of Shadow Paladin? It's always like, oh, grade 2, top field dash.
Yeah, so I guess this is okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, if you can't stall the game anymore, you have to, you know.
Yeah, I feel like we've moved past this kind of build, but if you really like Maha, then
yeah, I mean that's another thing. Yeah, a lot of people really like Maha. I do.
Everyone likes Maha, to be honest.
Yeah.
Tatu likes Maha. Do you remember Tatu? Alright, now we can move on to fun stuff. So Red Clans. Red Clans. Remember Red Clans? Stuff that WeRap hates? Let's go to them. First Red Clan we're seeing. Remember this? Murakumo?
16 grade 3.
Yeah. Japan really likes these 16 grade 3 Murakumos. So, one thing, Shiryuki doesn't count as a grade 3 in a way, because it's like an amazing defensive option. So, if you just count Shiryuki as a grade 3, you only run 12 grade 3s. But then, again, you're still suffering from low grade 1 counts, low grade 2 counts. So, what do you think? What do you think? Do you like that high? Do you want to go slightly higher on those?
I would probably like take out one Nudo. Like I can see 4 Shirayuki because you're running Jakotsu, so if you hit 2, it's like, oh, jackpot, right? And since you decked in so much anyways. So yeah, but the thing is there's not much other better grade 1 and 2 to put in the deck. That's the other problem.
It's true. Yeah, it's not very good choices
and,
there.
I see more 6 draw 6 crit recently. I think that is better. Because with Shirayuki, you sort of remove the need of triggering front trigger on your final turn.
Yeah.
Because you can easily build like Egg Soul, just
6 draws, 6
Shirayuki, and like
this is very reminiscent of old Murakumo.
Yeah,
right? That
this
trigger
is
lineup.
yeah. I mean, you basically have a faster Hyuga.
Like before Shiryuki was unrestricted, I think fronts were correct just because Yasue hits such a weak.
Yeah.
It's like a wet noodle, right? But
so you actually need the front trigger. But if you don't need the front trigger, crit's better.
Shiryuki back. Yep. Slam face, slam face. Next deck we have is another Murakumo.
Another 16.
This guy's hit his grade 2, you can see, right?
I wonder what that is.
I mean,
that's only
like you said before, most of your choices in Murakumo suck.
Yeah.
So it's either Jakotsu Girl or you're doing it wrong, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
What else are you gonna put that to? Like Midora Pyro? Like, come on, dude.
4 copies of that? Hell no. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Jakutsu.
Or even like the PR, dude, come on, just run
No,
Jakutsu.
no.
You're running the Jakutsu girl, I think, just to get that Shuriken. So it's good to see Murakumo doing some work. Next one is another Murakumo deck. So
is it another 16? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 16. So
they're all going on the 16 train.
Yeah, 16 train. I mean, this got like 8 grade 1s. You have the flex slot where you can put on 1 Midori Pyro. That's pretty much it. Like, look at the XL. Oh,
you guys.
6 crit, 6 draw. And yeah, so I think it's good to see Murakumo at least making some splash. I know it's like topping at certain tournaments and it never gets past top 8, so we never see it. Last week I think we saw like what 1 or 2 decks, but nothing really crazy. At least this week we're seeing a bit more, so it's good to see. Maybe it's doing something. Maybe the Murakumo change is doing something. We'll see if it lasts. Right, we'll see if it lasts.
Next season coming up.
Narukami. So a lot of people like Vanquisher. Right, don't get me. I like Vanquisher.
Biased.
But first week of this set, we saw 0 Vanquisher.
That's true.
I think we saw. I had to dig very, very hard to find some Vanquisher lists to make people happy. But after that, we've seen Vanquisher really coming back and making a big splash. We can see the trigger lineup now is moving towards the old school Narukami Vanquisher trigger lineup, which is 8 draw. Back then they were running really heavy draw counts, so they're slowly moving back to that. But the rest of the deck is, I think it's pretty much just figured out. You know, we've got the 12 grade 3s, because everything's just too good. Do like Vanquisher, full Bronto Vanquisher, Jaggy Shot,
all of them.
Yeah, all great cards. You want the Chituras, you know, you want the Dragoons to come into play when you buy them. So grade 1 and grade 2 slots figured out there. Rock Climb is just a really good card. And then your grade 3 Surge, that's all figured out. So you literally have like 4 flex slots or 5 flex slots. And I mean, people just run Voltic Shred, right?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I think we've seen like weeks of people stop running that and then they put them back.
Yeah, because you're running.
Took them out and put them back.
It makes even more sense when you're running 8 draw triggers, because you just want to filter out all the bad cards in your deck and just get all these super value ones. You don't have that many turns of guarding. You take like a big damage turn and the next turn you go for the kill.
And like the big thing is like Phoenix is the big cut, you know? Like
I mean, but you don't really need it when your front row is so strong.
Alright, cool. Let's move on to more. Another full Bronto build. Again, this one cuts 1 full Bronto, which is normal. We're seeing, again, what we're talking about before, the 30k shields. Against like Gurgut or other strong Excel decks. You really want to start getting that. Look, he even cut out 2 draws, two draw dolls for the crit, but he's still running a high draw count anyway. Right.
I think you need it.
High draw count, so people like, you should just run like 12 crit, dude, 12 front. Who needs draws? But draws get you cards, they get you combos, and they let you be aggressive early because you're not afraid of dropping cards down. Especially if it's a draw trigger, drop it down, boost.
The thing is, to crit someone, you need to like flip it in the right timing. But if you just get good cards, you can consistently just bash them up. And committing a crit is also pretty detrimental. Because you want to use it to defend, but if you can't defend anyway, because it's 5k, just drop it down, drop down, exactly.
Bash, right?
Oh, this reminds me of like pre-G days. Dropping draw triggers to attack is like big brain.
If you put it in the front row against 10k from a Vanquisher. This guy opted to run 2 Churros for the it's close to 2 Voltage Shrek and 1 extra Phoenix, right? So that's, again, we're talking about flex slots. That's where the flex slot is when he added an extra flex slot with only running 3 Vanquisher. So that's how you get more. That's how you maximize.
Cho is still in the list. It's a good card.
Next we have another one. This guy got more flex slots by only putting 3 Jaggy Shot and 3 Vanquisher, 3 OG Vanquisher. But he's put that for 2 more Bajan, which is kind of interesting. Right? So it's like, it gives him like 10 bind targets. 10 bind targets. And then again, has the Voltage Shred, has the Chur. But again, you see 6 draws. Oh no,
it's only 4 draw.
5 draws. 5 draws because they had to put a crit to a 30k. So slightly less power, slightly less more draws, but
they're around the same.
Pretty good. Next, we have another full Bronto list. This guy has the 12 grade 3, so his flex slots are pretty much set.
He's playing like 2 crit, 4 front, 6 draw.
It's got
you can do whatever you want with this.
Yeah, I mean, 6 draw, 6. I mean, the consistent thing is higher draw counts, but the crit and they're just chucking crits everywhere else now.
That's right.
I guess like you do kind of get away with running 4 draw dolls here because you know the extra draws and the natural draw from Murakumo itself lets you just discard without really feeling that bad. It's not really. It's actually a deck that generates a lot of advantage when in regards to hand. So, but otherwise, otherwise the deck is just pretty much similar to before the other decks that we've seen. Next we have another full Bronto list. This is the
with the PR.
PR, but we have to think the PR is in the flex slot, right? It's in the flex slot. It's I mean he's running 1 rock climb, so that gives him in the flex slot, so that puts the Churro there. But you've got the Phoenix, and again, rest of the deck, 6 draws. With the 130k crit. Look at this.
Makes sense.
Look at this. Love Live.
Just collecting sleeves.
Okay. And then, this guy's gone 8 fronts. Is it? No, probably 6 fronts. 6 fronts. He's got the draws here. Draws. The rest of the list is still the same, right? Pretty much figured out. Only 3 Jaggy shots, so he's able to put in an extra flex up there.
And no Phoenix, so
done. Yeah, pretty good. We've got our weekly Eradicator deck.
Is it blinked? Oh, it's blinked.
I feel like the strategy with Eradicator is not to build a good Eradicator deck because there's nothing really you can do with Eradicators. You just put in every single card you can. But it's to find the right locals.
That's right.
Where everyone is like really weak or there's just no one playing, so you can just randomly top with Eradicators.
You can't see on the screen here, but this is like a 3-person tournament.
3 for So the strategy of Eradicators, dude, is to find locals so there's no one there. And you can get your deck list and go, dude, I'm the Eradicator king, dude.
Like sometimes to win poker, you just have to find the right table.
But yeah, no, I think Eradicator still sucks. But every week we see one random guy Eradicators.
There's some love for it.
Yeah, people love the deck, man. People love Eradicators. Next, we're moving on to Kagura. So Kagura, remember, good old. I don't care what you do. This is my life. This is my way of living. I'm gonna smack your face. We have a good Kagura game, right?
You should definitely check that on our video.
Yeah, yes. I think I posted it yesterday with James. People thought it would be like a small brain Kagura game, but it's actually a very big brain Kagura game. So go check that one out if you want to see some big brain Kagura goes brr.
Yep.
Yeah, this is pretty much just Kagura does its thing. 4 Burn Rise, which is kind of excessive, I think. I don't think you need 4 Burn Rise.
Yeah. I think you'd rather prioritize the 4 Indie Road.
Well, no, you've got he's only got 3 Indie Road.
Yeah, I don't know
why. Dude, that's wrong. Yeah, I think this deck is pretty much figured out. Right? Yeah, this deck is pretty much figured out. There is not really many other ways to build it. You either run like 2 Decat and a Burn Rise, like 3 flex slots there, or you just run Berserk Dragons for maximum. So I think it's pretty much figured out. Next, we have a good Kagura deck. This guy.
Yeah, this looks like.
I think it's Mob. I've seen that name Mob, but he's got full holo, dude.
Dude, look, that's crazy. Like his trigger lineup is just like beautiful. You look at that thing, it's like, oh,
it's max rarity. I think it says max.
Yeah.
It says max is good. 3 flex slots here. He's put in like what the
2 and 1. That's
2 and 1. Personally, I think people take out Decats because Decat impact is not that high in my opinion. Because you're already hitting 2. It's only good against nulls, right? Yeah. So if you want, you can take out the Decats.
And they have 30k shields these days, so.
The deck, these 3 become things like 2 lava flow and another ammo, right? So I think
I'll probably would just put
4
lava flows
or Torrid Dragon. You know, 2 lava flow, 1 more Torrid Dragon to make that 4, and that's kind of the full build.
Yeah.
Again, 8
crit. Oh, look at that Force 2 marker. That's pretty cool.
It's clan leader.
Yeah.
Clan leader marker, man.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Why don't we have those in English, man?
Do you remember this calculator, dude?
Oh yeah.
We do actually have those in English. It's in Carrot Expo. Right.
Oh.
But it's like Solom got the huge Great Nature thing, right? That he totally got. But yeah, no, remember this calculator, man? This is Singapore, dude.
Yeah.
Singapore. He's got I think it's 10 crit build with pretty aggro. No Decats, right? No Decats. Exactly what I was talking about before. It's all about the Calamity. It's literally all about the Calamity Tower. You get a Calamity Tower, you win. Right? You smash them. All right. Next we have is I don't know.
This one's a bit weird.
Let's go back a bit because I think there was another one. Woo! Gabriel.
Yes.
Yes.
Crit.
16 crit.
Take it right. No, two grade
Good
2.
stuff. Good stuff.
Grade 3 no shields, no hospitals.
Yeah.
Doing it right.
Doing it right, dude. You got it. You done it. Fighters Road 2017. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah. So last Gabriel deck we have is. Oh wait, no. What I was about to say pretty much the same, but this guy ran 2 Dragon Newt.
Doesn't even run Berserk Dragon.
No Berserk.
So
Berserk is technically not required.
Yeah, but
I think the Dragon Newt suck, dude. I think this Dragon Newt should become like another Calamity Tower.
Yeah.
Another Restanding Dragon, or yeah, even a Berserk Dragon is good.
That one card that you ride could have just been.
I think this is like super low value.
Yep.
So I think
the thing is you have to ride it. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a waste of a.
I mean, it has like on retired draw, but like, dude, Conqueror doesn't retire. Overlord doesn't retire, right?
Yeah.
It just restats,
Yep,
dude. What?
that's it.
That's what it's all about. That's
They retire your opponent's face.
Retire your opponent's match, man. All right, moving on. Now it's the fun stuff again. Well, I guess this is supposed to be fun.
Well, Kogero is fun.
But we got the Rug decks. And this is the rugiest of them all. People were saying, dude, where's the Tachikazes? Where are the Tachikazes, man? Here's the Tachikazes. Why? Okay, people say, why is Tachikaze not topping? I'll tell you why. I think it's not good anymore. What do you think, Kelvin? You're the most the hater of the hatest Tachikazes. You hate Tachikazes.
I don't know, man. Like, if you would like to roll a dice, go roll a dice. Don't play.
Yeah. But like,
I'm sorry, but I don't know. I think with Angerblader back then, your cards are like just enough to kill someone in like 2 grade 3 turns or just 1. But these days, decks survive and can outburst you.
Yeah.
And they gain way more value than your perfect full combo. So
yeah.
It's not that good anymore.
As an avid hater of Tachikaze, do you pity them?
No, I think this is where they belong.
Okay, alright.
Like they need to suffer. Like if you decide to pick up Angerblader and think it's a balanced card, well, you deserve to play it now.
They have a Dark Rex. They're doing 2 Dark Rex.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a big difference. It's a Prison Bird. Yeah, different. From
Where's the
before.
Gaia?
Guy's in the bin. That's where it belongs, right?
Man.
Alright, next Rouge deck we've got Isabel.
Oh, blinged.
Full Escarare, or nearly all.
PR.
Well, he has to run the 30k shield, so
Yeah.
he can't fully Escarare the whole thing. Yeah, it's got the PR there.
Isabel's pretty much figured out.
It's pretty much.
It's still potent, but it relies a lot on CB, I think.
You can play around CB. I guess with Gabriel though, it's harder because they can damage deny you, and then you can't really play the game.
Yep.
So that's the biggest weakness.
And
with
you don't
Isabel.
capitalize that much from your axles like the other decks.
Yeah. All right, so cool. Still around. Next we have is Chronojet.
Still around.
Yeah, so it's still around because of the PR.
The PR, yeah.
Where's the PR in English? It's coming out next year.
It's a force dex that multi-attacks words.
Yeah, so otherwise, pretty standard Geek Chronicle list, pretty much all figured out. Get Ribble a bust.
That's pretty much it.
Next one is, I haven't seen this in a while, OTT.
What?
Dude.
Oh, they're getting ready for it's like getting the Battle Sisters ready.
You're still playing OTT in this day and age.
That's true. Like,
this guy's got 16 crit, man. This is how you play OTT right now. 16 crit.
you're right, grade 3, you flip. Oh, guys. I win.
I win. Otherwise, I lose.
Yeah.
Next we have is
Oh, yes. Finally.
we haven't seen this in a while.
Yep.
All right.
After he got released from the ban list, Dorian.
Where's Dorian? Why has it? I haven't seen any Dorian list yet.
Meta again.
I haven't seen every other deck except Silver. Well, here it is.
I'll get one, which is nice. It's
Dude, is this 8 front 4 crit 4 draw?
yeah, it's just
Oh, no, that's a heal. That's a heal. Okay.
yeah.
I thought
So it's just rainbow.
Rainbow.
4.
Pretty much every card.
It's the
from
same
before.
deck as before, but you have more targets and you have another grade 3 that you can have as a Vanguard and has better cost performance.
Okay. All right. So
You can't stall because the games don't go that long anymore.
interesting list.
Yep.
Next one is we've got Vision. Vision did a tournament this weekend. let's take a look. Well, as you can see, we already see who won, but yeah. Gold Paladin! Oh, only one max slash and one Sagamore.
It's doable.
I think he's kind of trying to teeter on the edge between consistency and inconsistency.
He's playing like
it's got rainbow.
for yeah. I was gonna say.
All right, cool. What's to put in the PR because he can't play it in English because it's probably never coming out.
Yep. No, but like I mean, playing rainbow keeps your opponent guessing. So.
Next one, the Himiko builds. I know some people are really hyping this up in the Discords. They're like, oh, dude, Himiko and Regalia? You can deal like stack crits on one guy and restands? Dude. Yeah,
I mean,
so
yeah, that's the idea.
Here it is, boys.
I mean, the idea works. Just sometimes some other decks
like
kill
Gold Paladins.
Yeah, kill you really
Gold
fast.
Paladins pretty good. Next one is just your good old Kaguru. Except he's running 4 Decats and a Burn Rise. I think that's a bit excessive. You don't need that many Decats. You probably don't even need it.
What's that great one? Tower. I don't know what that card is.
Yeah.
And I don't see Lava Flow.
No, Lava Flow too. Well, you have Igni Road, so you probably don't care, but Lava Flow is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Still pretty good. I don't know what that card is. I've never really seen it. We'll have to look it up. Alright, so yeah, apparently the card is like a 5k, but when your Vanguard stands once per turn, this unit gets 15k. So it's like there's grade 1 5ks from the other clans, so this one gets the 15k in a weird way.
Once per turn.
Yeah, once per turn. I don't know, it feels a bit...
Helps you damage deny.
Yeah, well, true.
If
It
you're
also
gonna
helps
play
you,
like
helps you also push, but once per turn. I mean, it doesn't stand multiple times as well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, but it came third, so congratulations.
I mean, it works as a Vanguard booster if you just swing the first attack without boosting.
Yeah, but your second attack already hits so much
big.
power.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So that's why I don't agree with it.
It's a bit an odd slot.
Unless you want to cheese like a Burn Rise or something like that.
Yeah, it's 20. It's a 20k boost.
Yeah.
Very situational.
See another random. Whoa, Messiah, dude.
Messiah still works. I mean, I actually like the deck because of that PR, but
we're not
getting that.
We're not getting the PR.
And
bad luck, man. He's running a weird Anjing. Look at this dog.
it's like the only Link Joker deck I'm okay with.
The dog's something like what? If you attack when there's like a locked unit, so last one get 10k. Well, your Vanguard also gets 10k, so it solves the problem of the
Vanguard
Messiah.
hits like nothing.
Yeah, so interesting.
Pretty good.
Next we have is what is
This is premium.
premium time? Sick. Premium time is always good. Premium Fenrir. This has been going around the rounds quite a lot. Premium Fenrir. People have been really hyping this one up, saying it's a top tier deck.
Yep, keep seeing in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, premium is just so free, so open at the moment. Anything can be top in my opinion, but this is basically the one that everyone's been hyping up. We can probably see it in the Vision tournament. Eve Love also had a premium tournament.
This is a PBO jump.
Yeah, preview jump.
Rush deck.
Pretty cool. Lots of vanillas to run. Zaza.
That's it, the MVP.
Yeah, but look, PBO jump, go into.
Claret. It works. It works.
Changeover, and then not that many more fesses, but I think it's just jump quick, go into the new stride. You can copy the PBO and get multi attacks, right? And the big multi attack. So I guess it's not bad. It's not bad. There should be another one too. Murakumo! We've seen this one for a while. Oh, look at this.
Trigger's not even sleeved.
No, it's a proxy.
Is that a Photoshop?
I think it's a Photoshop.
Oh man.
the guy sold his drawers as a Photoshop.
Yeah, this deck. You see, we still have that one Tenma.
Yeah, we get the gist of it, dude. We get the gist of it. It's
one
okay.
Tenma.
Tenma snipes Honolis.
Yeah. Battle face.
Sick. Crazy. Deck's just gotten better. And then lastly, we have the premium total provision. Guess what? It's Fenrir,
This
boys.
is very similar to the deck we saw before.
Yeah. Same idea. Pretty much the deck is just... It's where it's at, you know?
Soul charge, attack, restand.
Restand bunch, kill your opponent. Pretty cool. Next one they had is Harry.
We've seen this deck around.
Yeah, I think Derek likes Harry. I think this is a slightly different build of Harry. It's a different version of Harry. Maybe.
I mean, the core of it is still pretty much
same idea.
Wondery and sad.
Third place. Whoa, it's another Oh no, what the hell? No, this is cheese build.
Yeah, cheese, yeah.
This is cheese build.
Astral plot restand. Yeah.
Only 12 stands? Dude.
Wait, what? Bro,
12 stands?
16.
Get on the level, man.
It's 16 or 0.
16 on 0.
That's fine.
Good stuff. We also had what? WCC VGCS. So we've got to shill our VGCS out. This was run in English format. So third place we had Jason playing Luard.
His
Look at this. What is this? Random cursed lands in the sky. It's crazy, man.
Oh, apparently it's his favorite card.
He's got 12 crit to make, so he doesn't have to play long games.
Yeah. Just like slams grade 2, slams board
double crit.
Yep. Even plays danger lunge.
Wow, danger lunge.
12 crit danger lunge. There you go.
Second, we have Barney, who also played Luard.
What a surprise.
They like the danger lunges.
Yeah, the one copy. I mean, danger lunge is sort of like a Sydney favorite, I think, or Australia favorite.
Oh no, you've seen it around. You've seen it around. Like I think Maha as well. You see it a bit similar. I think it's similar to the Malaysian build as well.
Yep.
So overall, the deck is kind of how it goes.
works.
First place is our good friend Mark, and he just played straight up WGP.
Best deck.
Luard. So,
Yeah.
this is basically the WGP build.
Yep.
I think it's the best build. We just built that build.
Yeah.
And
I think this is like the perfect form. It's got the right number
form.
of everything.
For now, maybe in
now.
the future it could change. Just if we want to play it in Go-Go meta. But yeah, that's basically it. So overall, that's all for today. Another long one, but you guys like the long ones, and I guess this is a nice hurrah to the finale of Divine Lightning Radiance. Tomorrow we'll be in Twinkle Melody Land. Sounds bad.
Gonna be there for a while.
Keep an eye out on Monday, I guess. That's when we start looking at all the big tournaments, seeing how has Twinkle Melody impacted the metagame, if everything is turned into little girls, or big girls, or fish girls, whatever you like. It depends how high rarity you go, right? If you don't get them, you're stuck with fish. If you do get high rarity, you might get arrested. Depends
Which country you are in.
Depends which country you're in, and which build you use. If you play Coral, you're fine. So yeah, next week we will start seeing the impact of Twinkle Melody, and I think that the impact will be quite immediate, especially in locals land, especially in top decks. So don't be surprised if next week's thumbnail is just all Twinkle
Hey man,
Melody.
it's all different Bermuda decks. It's not just one deck. It's
They
like,
all play different. It's like there's DI, there's DI Bermuda.
Yep. There's Highlander.
There's Shadow Paladin Bermuda.
Yep. Mordred Bermuda.
So a bit of everything for it. And they're all better than the originals. That's the crazy thing. They're all better than the originals.
Hey, this was like the final season of G all over again. Oh man.
don't put on those bad. You're implying bad things.
Remember the good old days when you can just play any of the top 5, 7 clans and you can win?
Well, now you can.
No, you can't.
You can. They're all in Bermuda now. All right. Okay. That's it from me. All right. What do you want to say? Anything? It's been a great format. It's been a great meta. Do you think, or no?
It's still pretty filled with go good. But the other decks still have a good chance of winning. So I think it's not as bad as what people think. But maybe also there's not as many big tournaments at this time. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. It's been a long time, but we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next week in Fish Land.
Fish Land.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.